Welcome to the Visual Storytelling Podcast. Let's discuss how lighting can be used to enhance the texture in your photographs. Using lighting to enhance texture in your photographs can add depth and visual interest to your images. Here are some techniques to achieve this. Side lighting. Position your light source, naturally or artificial, to the side of your subject. This creates shadows that emphasize texture by casting highlights and shadows on the surface. Directional light. Use directional light, such as the golden hour sunlight during sunrise or sunset, to create long, soft shadows that accentuate texture. Diffused light. Soft, diffused light reduces harsh shadows and can bring out subtle textures. This can be achieved with cloudy skies, shooting through sheer curtains, or using softboxes for artificial lighting. Backlighting. When you shoot against the light source, it can illuminate the edges and fine details of your subject, enhancing its texture. Texture as the subject. Highlight the texture by making it the primary subject of your photo. Close-up shots of textures like tree bark, fabric, or peeling paint can be visually appealing. Macro photography. Use a macro lens or macro mode on your camera to capture intricate details like the texture of a flower petal or the roughness of a stone. Use shadows and highlights. Adjust the exposure setting to emphasize texture, increase contrast, and make textures stand out. Fill flash. When shooting in harsh sunlight, use a fill flash to balance the exposure and reduce harsh shadows, revealing texture. Experiment with angles. Changing the angle of your light source can produce various effects. Try shooting from above, below, or from the side to highlight different aspects of texture. And post-processing. Enhance texture further in post-processing by increasing sharpness, clarity, and adding a touch of vignetting. Be careful with vignetting because it's a fine line between subtlety and it just looking completely the other way and looking terrible, in my opinion. Remember that the type of texture, lighting conditions, and your creative intent will all influence how you use lighting to enhance texture in your photographs. Experiment and practice to achieve the desired effect. I'll say it again. Experiment and practice to achieve the desired effect. Now, before you go, I'd just like to quickly introduce the library. The library focuses on getting the most out of your mobile phone's camera with respect to photography and video. You can find this on Facebook, LinkedIn, and YouTube, and I'd really appreciate it if you would check it out and follow the pages and subscribe to the channel. I've left the links in the description. Also, don't forget to follow the podcast so as not to miss out on not only new episodes, but catch up on previous episodes you may have missed or simply wish to listen to again. It genuinely does make a difference. Until next time, be creative, be inspired, be you.